Today, on the first State Champs High School sports show of the season, Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana are in full swing, and we've got highlights in the world of boys soccer, volleyball, girls golf, boys tennis, and cross country. State Champs starts now. Welcome inside the State Champs Network studios. My name is Jenna Rose, and I'm not only thrilled to be here, I'm super excited that high school sports are back. This is the program that celebrates the entire high school sports experience. Welcome to State Champs High School Sports Show, presented by Lawrence Technological University. We cover all boys and girls sports, not just those that get the headlines. You football fans, we have you covered, and I'll tell you where to catch all of that a little later. This program features the best of what Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana have to offer in all the other fall sports. Every week, all school year long. Lots of great highlights ahead, and we begin in the Buckeye State.
I'm Sarah Davis, and we kick things off at Elder for a Miami Valley Conference matchup between the Silver Knights of Summit and the Panthers of Elder. Both teams come in 0-1, looking to get on the right track early in the campaign. The Panthers setting up a penalty kick from just off the corner. Leo Bill with a quick kick, but Jack Gerdson there for the Silver Knights to scoop it up and keep us scoreless. Summit trying to do their part and get it started. Kendall Hamilton with a nice move, he sees a lane, but Kyle Dressman with a great diving stop. Late stages of the first half, Summit senior Graham Nicholson sets up the downfield pass to Hamilton, and he'll do the rest. He beats everybody to the ball and goes far side and gives the Silver Knights a 1-0 advantage at the break. Summit looking for the insurance. Matthew Schuler puts a big boot into this one. Graham chasing it down, but Dressman risking it all to cover it up and keep a 1-goal game. The Panthers would not be denied on this night. Tyler Carley catches up to the long pass, gets physical, sets up the crossfield pass to Jacob Steens, and with 4 seconds left in the game, Elder ties it up, and that would be your final score, 1-1.
I'm Chuck Pellerito. Let's head to the court where the Union local Jets look to remain hot as they travel to clash with the Big Reds of Bel Air. Jets on the serve. Quick return by Bel Air, and Tori Kildow finds a soft spot to get the kill. Staying in the first set, Big Reds and Jets have a good volley going. Allie Alt puts it right in front of Bailey Rex. She's unable to dig it up, giving Bel Air the point, but it would be Union local taking the first set. Second set, off the Big Red serve. Lacey Billiou digs this one up, and it just stays in bounds for the point. Jets look to be running like a well-oiled machine this set. Taking the set from sophomore Kelly Gress, fellow sophomore Tori Kildow with some serious heat for the kill. Following a great dig from Brianna Beckett to keep it alive, it would be the sister connection getting it done for Union Local. Casey Kildow setting up Tori for what would be her game-high 13th kill. It would be all Jets on this night. Game point, Reagan Vinskovich would get the ace as Union Local goes on to win this one 3-0.
Kevin Trzynski, and we finish up on the pitch where the 1-0 Gilmore Academy Lancers played host to the Perry Pirates, looking to put the first game of the year in the win column. Lancers looking for a fast start. Connor Underwood with the boot that goes off the crossbar and cleared by Jesus Miranda of the Pirates. Lancers goalkeeper Matt Beck puts a big boot into it, nobody able to get control of it, and it's going to be Tate Simpson taking advantage, going top shelf, putting Gilmore on top with 10 minutes left in the first half. Staying in the first, Ruben Aguilera With a free kick, Chance bends it, but Beck isn't fooled and he'll stay in front of it to keep the 1-0 lead going into the break. Pirates with an indirect free kick with 5 minutes left. Calvin Rowan and Aguilera pass back and forth. Aguilera takes a shot through traffic. It's redirected towards the net, but Beck is able to knock it away and keep the shutout intact as Gilmore Academy holds on to secure the 1-0 win over Perry.
Time now for a look inside Lawrence Tech Athletics. COVID-19 has impacted everyone in some way or another, and many universities have canceled sports because of the pandemic. LTU is working hard to get sports up and running while at the same time prioritizing each student athlete and coach's safety. Cross country is one of the non-contact sports that will resume in the fall. They recently got together for Media Day.
Okay, so today is Media Day for us. Kids are getting their individual pictures to be posted on social media and on the internet. The kids just got on campus last week, got their physicals, and it was great to see everybody because I've been working with them on paper for the summer, but actually seeing them what type of shape they're in from their summer training, I got to witness that this week.
The spring semester was a little tough just finishing online, but coming into the fall semester was nobody knew what was going to happen, and it's been cool that we got to come back on campus.
I mean, even though they pushed us to the spring, we're still able to practice. We're fortunate that a lot of the other bigger schools, the NCAAs, they all canceled their seasons and ours got postponed. So there's a lot of students that had an opportunity to come to Lawrence Tech that went to other schools that are basically aren't competing this year, and we're still practicing and competing, so I was pretty happy about that. Well, the nice thing about cross country is that with us being runners that we're very easily social distancing. We'll do our stretches and our masks, but once we actually go out and run around this town here, we're able to keep our 6-foot distance, and since people don't like wearing their masks, they'll keep the 6-foot distance.
You too can be a college athlete. Recruit yourself at LTUathletics.com.
If you love recruiting like we love recruiting, every Wednesday a new episode of the State Champs Scout Show drops on the network. The latest football, basketball, and other recruiting news from Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana. Check out State Champs Scout Show premiering every Wednesday on our website, statechampsnetwork.com, as well as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and by downloading the free State Champs app on Apple and Android devices, including Amazon Fire Stick and all Roku-enabled televisions.
I'm Sarah Davis, and we go to the Upper Peninsula in Michigan for some volleyball. Opening game of the season as Bark River Harris went on the road to take on Menominee. And we pick things up in set 1. Bark River Harris in the far court, and it would be the senior Cassidy Roll right there to smack it down for the kill, as the Broncos go on to win the first set. More from Bark River Harris in the second set, as Morgan Cappert gets it down for the spike. The Broncos take a 2-0 lead, and looking for the sweep. But Menominee wasn't giving up. A pair of juniors hooking up as Jalen Van Beek feeds it to Laura McGrain for the winner, as Menominee goes on to take the third set. And the Maroons carried the momentum into the fourth set. After a good rally, it would be junior Kayla Dryka finding a spot for the point. Menominee would take the fourth, and we go into a fifth set. But it would be all Bark River Harris in the tiebreaker. Following a good rally, the junior Kara Zawicki gets it to go for the winner as Bark River Harris goes on to beat Menominee in 5 sets.
I'm Kevin Trzynski reporting from the Farmington Hills Golf Club for this OAA White Girls Golf Meet. North Farmington, Clarkston, Birmingham Groves, Troy Athens, Oxford, and Rochester all competing on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. And we start this one off on hole number 5, the 81-yard par 3. This is Taylor Hartline, the junior from Clarkston, with the nice shot off the tee. Second shot is on the green, and Hartline will drop this one in for par. Hartline shot in 88, second best score for Clarkston. Alex LaCrue held the top spot for Clarkson, shooting an 84, and Wolves would claim third place as a team. The battle for first place in individuals came down to Janelle Gresh, the senior from Oxford, and Olivia Hemela, the sophomore from Troy Athens. Nice drives by both ladies here on hole number 1. And their second shots hit oh so close to the cup. I think I can smell some birdies cooking up on this 306-yard par 4. And Gresh does it. Now, can Hemela respond with a birdie of her own? Jumping to the 18th, Gresh with the long putt here. It doesn't go, but will tap it in for second place, scoring an 82. Oxford would finish in fourth place as a team. The sophomore out of Troy Athens also with the long putt here, and then the easy tap. Hemela on top, scoring with a nice 75. Troy Athens would finish in first place as a team, edging out Rochester. Groves and North Farmington would finish it out in 5th and 6th place.
I'm Lauren Plant, and we go to the west side of Michigan for some boys tennis action as the defending Division II state champs, Grand Rapids Forest Hills Northern, welcomed in Matawan. And we begin with number 2 singles. Northern's Sid Varma taking on Luke Hodgman. This would be a very close and back-and-forth match. Here, Hodgman in the near court, the blistering forehand winner. But the senior Varma would take it, taking command at the net. Varma's backhand hits pay dirt. He takes it in straight sets, 7-5, 7-5. Next, to 3 singles. Ryan Lee for the Huskies matched up with Jacob Hodgman. Check out the sophomore Lee in the far court. That's a sweet shot. But this Hodgman would come through in the end, going for the straight set W, showing off his power. He took both sets 6-4, 6-4. Nathaniel Webster from Matawan won our state champs all-junior award in tennis last season, and he is the defending state champ in number 1 singles. Going up against Peter Ranucci, this a rematch of the state semifinal from a year ago. This was a battle. Pick things up first set. Good back-and-forth tussle. Check out Webster with some English on that forehand. Webster took the first set 6-1. The senior Ranucci trying to stay in it. Beautiful approach, and the drop shot Webster can't catch up to. But Webster was in complete control, and he would go on to win it 6-1, 6-1, the exclamation point right into the camera. Let's go to number 1 doubles. Carlos Vega and Brian Weaver of Matawan meeting the duo of the defending number 2 doubles state champs, Justin Lee and Cole Reinbrandt of FHN. After dropping the first set, the Huskies tandem in the far court captured the final 2, Reinbrandt with the overhead smash. We had a good battle in 3 doubles. After splitting the first 2 sets, Luke Zhu and Drew McKenzie for FHN took the third, winning 10-7 over Alex Weaver and Nathan Gilsby. And it would be Forest Hills Northern the rest of the way. They took both number 4 doubles and number 4 singles. Jack Sparhawk and Aaron Singh the straight set win in 2 dubs. Huskies take the meet.
Hey everyone, I'm inviting you to tune into State Champs Extra Point Mondays here on the State Champs Network. This is exclusively for high school football fans, and we will have highlights from the weekend in Ohio, Indiana, and elsewhere. Catch State Champs Extra Point on our website, statechampsnetwork.com, as well as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and by downloading the free State Champs app on Apple and Android devices, including Amazon Fire Stick and all Roku-enabled televisions.
I'm Grant Pugh reporting from Terre Haute, where it's Terre Haute North versus Terre Haute South boys tennis. Let's pick this up in the first set. Kanan Sellers against Cade Moore. Moore near court in light blue, and after an exchange, Sellers down the line. He gets the point. But keep an eye on Moore. How about this outstanding forehand coming up? He held his own. Nice shot right there. Later they would switch ends, and Sellers is dialed in as always. He wins the match. How about 2 singles? Matthew taking on Jaewon Young. These two competed hard, and the Braves pick up another point. They lead the match 2-0. At 3 singles, Caleb Morris had a case of dehydration over the weekend. He is back and healthy. Caleb doing what he does best, moving around very well. A great backhand volley sets up the unforced error. Braves are up 3-0. The only North point would come at 1 doubles, and South wins the match against their rival North, 4-1 the final.
I'm Jenna Rose, and we go to the Circle City Conference Championship held at Brebeuf Jesuit High School, and we begin with the ladies. Lily Cridge from Bishop Chatard would separate herself from the pack, and she would never look back, as the sophomore would go on to win the individual title by 39 seconds. Bishop Chatard also had 3 other runners placed in the top 10 as they went on to take the Circle City Conference title. Let's see how the fellas did. Early on, everyone was stacked together. But then Krishna Thirunovu Karusu from Brebeuf Jesuit would start to pull away in this one, as the junior would go on to win by 19 seconds. For the team title, that went to Guerin Catholic as they had 5 runners placed in the top 10, including Austin Callahan, who finished runner-up, as the Golden Eagles are your 2020 Circle City Conference champions.
I'm Glenn Marini in the Fort Wayne area for State Champs Sports. Big match on the soccer pitch as Lakewood Park Christian ranked number 1 in the state in 1A. The Panthers going 17-3-1 last season, but one of those 3 losses was to Bishop Luers, as the Knights, a perennial powerhouse in the Fort Wayne area. Luers had a 1-zip lead at half thanks to a goal by Connor Niker. Second half, Luers looking to add to its lead, but Luke Carnahan of Lakewood Park comes up with the stop. Later in the second half, 55th minute to be exact, Luers sophomore Alejandro Rodriguez goes up and over and in, and the Soph gives the Knights a 2-zip lead. The Panthers of Lakewood Park respond, you knew they would. Senior Logan Cordy with a great through ball to fellow senior Zach Collins. He finds the onion bag as the Panthers cut the deficit in half. They now trail 2-1. Luers, a young team, but with plenty of talent. Sophomore Roel Pineda, also the kicker on the Luers football team. He shows off the big boots, and it's off Niker's noggin and in. Luers takes a 3-1 lead in the 71st minute, and that ends up being your game winner as the Knights hold on 3-2 to take down top-ranked Lakewood Park Christian.
As we wrap things up, you need to know State Champs is filming games nearly every day of the week. For even more exclusive high school sports highlights that you didn't see here, you can find them on the individual social media channels for each state. Simply search State Champs Michigan, State Champs Indiana, or State Champs Ohio on your favorite platform. Watch it all at statechampsnetwork.com or by downloading the new State Champs Sports Network app. I'm Jenna Rose, and I'll see you next week.
State Champs High School Sports Show is proudly presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare.